Hi, this is Jody from Northern Country Creations. Welcome back. Of course, do the usuals, subscribe. Yeah, I have another haul here, and this one was up north as well. So this wasn't in the city. This is way up north. So I got a whole bunch of stuff, and so let's get right to it. So actually I wanted to show you something. So from the previous video, the previous haul, I had a bunch of this trim that came all like in a Ziploc bag, and it was just all wound up. So how I stay organized and keep things, you know, at my fingertips is I use, like this is from a game board, a box, and I cut it up. And then I just put my ribbon or my trim or whatever I have onto these little pieces of cardboard, and I put a pin on it or a paper clip, and then I stack them in a drawer, and so they're stacked in a drawer like this, so they're really easy to pull out, and I just unwind what I need, cut off, and put the pin back. So I don't know, it's just like a DIY idea of how I do something, so just thought I'd share that. So let's get to the haul. So I found the yarn and 50 cents, and it's a Hallmark. So this will be great for the Christmas journals. So I thought that was really neat. And then I've got these rolls of their cloth basically cut into strips into a roll. And if I can get it off here. Cut that off, and so this looks like 1 3/8 inches, and there's 6 yards on here, and what did I pay? 50 cents for it. And let's see if I can get the tape. Oh, the tape is really brittle. So this is pretty old. So look at that. It's fabric already cut into the size, and so that'll be really nice and convenient to decoupage with and collage cards and stuff and pages. So that was really neat, and I like the blue on it. Okay, and then I also got, what did I pay for this? I paid $2 for this, and this is some more eyelet. Get this open. Obviously it's brand new because it's still in its plastic. Let's see if I can. And it's like really tiny, really cool. I love that. There's what size is this? So it's just 3 1/4 wide. Little dainty eyelet trim, so that's really cool. It's a brand new roll, so that was awesome. So $2 for that. Okay, and then I found a couple little golden books that I hadn't seen. The new puppy, and it's got a stamp here, but oh, look at that. I can probably take that right off, so that'll be easy to undo. So yeah, this one was really neat. So I like doing the little golden books. So that was neat. And then this one, it's pretty dirty, but I'm gonna see if I can clean it. It's Walt Disney's Noah's Ark. And let's see if I can see how old it is. 1952. So I hadn't seen this one, so I grabbed it. And I like that too. So I grabbed those. 500 Animals from A to Z by Tibor Gregory. Not sure how you pronounce his name, but let's see here. 1970. So this has, and this is a really neat type of paper, book pages too. So Really huge pictures. I probably plan on fussy cutting all of these images out because the paper is pretty thick and the images are separated by white, you know, the negative area. So this will be really easy to fussy cut out. Oh, I'm going to have fun. This will be something that I can take in the truck on our 3-hour ride up to the cabin and just sit and cut in the truck while I'm riding. So this will be really fun, or even just to do in the cabin if it's a rainy day and we can't get outside and do things. So this is a great book, and even some of these pages, maybe I'll use the whole entire page if I, you know, if I like it. So that was really neat. I will definitely get another one of these books if I run into them. Again, I like my Reminisce Childhood Toys and Games. I had never seen this book before. So this one, again, I like the vintage pictures in it. Look at that. Floating on a raft. I mean, I just love the vintage pictures in these. These, you know, I'll cut out and put on cardstock and use them as tags or tuck spots. Look at that. Here's an old advertisement for roller skates. So really cool. Love that. Look at the old Barbie. So I like my Reminisce books, but I'd never seen this childhood one, so that was pretty cool. Wild Animals and Their Babies. This is a pretty big book. And let's see if I can find the date. This one, 1971. And again, huge graphics. Huge, colorful graphics. Absolutely love this book. Look at that. I mean, the entire page is a picture. All through this whole book. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Love this book. So, yeah, I will definitely use these as whole book pages in this one. And let me see. Not sure if they're glued in or not. Yeah, might be kind of tough, but awesome. The Undercover Story, Rebels Without a Cause, Fashions of the Decade of the 1950s. Love this lady on the front. Let's see, look at Marilyn Monroe. That's what I should do. I should do a Marilyn Monroe junk journal. This was made in, it's not an old book, but it's, well, I mean, it's older, 1991. It's over 20 years old, obviously, but, yeah, I mean, the pictures in it, look at that. Look at those. Those will be fun to cut out, and look at those. Just awesome. I just fell in love with this book. Never seen it before either, so definitely love that book. And that is, oh, it's, I thought maybe it was a National Geographic type of stuff, but it's not. No, it's Baker. I'm not sure what that is, but who that is. Found this, thought it was neat, building your super highways. Kind of just, I mean, again, the paper is really thick and heavy. Love the illustrations of the old-time vehicles and construction. Be a great addition for men's journals, or even, you know, cabin-type ones, hunting. So I thought those were really cool. That was really cool. I love the color of this book cover, too. All right, and then another, I think I went to probably 5 thrift stores and then a retail store that is kind of like an outlet. So this whole bag was $1.50. I was just tickled pink when I got this. Pretty cool colors, and then these are scraps of material that have already been cut into strips. And look at I mean, they're already cut for me, which was really cool. Lots of really neat fabric designs. Really, you know, look at that, real paisley. And then there was little strips, so those will be fun. And there's some Christmas ones. And then this whole box, it's almost like the size of a checkbook box, is just full of these pre-cut fabric squares or rectangles. So this is really cool. Love that. I mean, it's a whole big box full of all different designs and stuff. So this was, I just thought that was the bomb. $1.50 for all of that. So that was really cool. Okay. What else did I get? Okay, for 25 cents. Got this whole Ziploc bag full of, let me just rip that, so I won't keep it in there anyways, of index cards. These really thick. Actually, this is Minneapolis Public Schools. And then some with the letters on it. So got those for 25 cents. Then here was just an old little booklet, cooking booklet. Oh, this is baking, I should say. And so it's pretty cool. Lots of old things in there that I'll use. Whole thing of stationery. This was like this was not what I paid for it. I paid, I think, 50 cents for this. You know, this is their donations, you know, from people who have leftover garage sales, you know, to the thrift stores. So sometimes the stickers are not what's on it. But this was kind of a Christmassy type of paper, and so that'll be kind of cool. Scrap, another scrap of material. Little blue checkers with little pink flowers. This was 50 cents for this one. That was neat. And a few more books. Clarence and the Burglar. I'm not sure if I took the cover off this. I don't know, I didn't. But it is yellow. It's a yellow book. Yeah, I don't want to take it off right now, but the book is yellow. And it was just a neat story about a dog, and I have a dog, so it's just really cute. So I picked that up. GG. I don't know, I just liked it. Just thought it was cute, all the pink in it. I could see this as like a junk journal with these pages in it, with just lots of pinks and frilly lace and, you know, tulle and lots of that. So that was cute. Those were 50 cents as well. This one's another 50 cents. This is an Ideals publication. I like the Ideals. Look at the vintage pictures and just the graphics, and oh, just love it. Look at that spring picture of the church, and just love it. So that's really cool. Love that. This, I'm not sure if that was $1 or not. I might have paid $1. Cranberry Thanksgiving. Never heard of the book, but I looked through it and thought it was kind of cool. Thanksgiving. So just a neat kind of book, different one. Okay. And then, what else did I get here? Got this, what is this? Color book paper, Perfect Guides. I had never heard of this kind of scrapbook paper, but really neat colors in it. There was still a lot left in here. I think I got it for $1, so that was neat. And then I seen somebody do a YouTube video on using these old, I don't even know what they really call these book cover, or they're covers for like your computer printouts and whatnot. Report covers. Yeah, these are report covers. This has actually got a stamp on it. Something University of Minnesota. And so this is a really thick, really, really heavy cardstock. And I seen somebody do like fold out or flip outs, like adding pages to journals. So I think 75 cents. No, I don't think I paid 75 cents. I think they were 10 cents a piece. I'm pretty sure I paid 10 cents. Yeah, 10 cents a piece. She gave me the lowest price of them, so they were 10 cents. So that was a great deal for those. And what else? Got a thing of ribbon. And it's just some red colored ribbon. So that was really neat. I like that style. Okay, and then see what else I got here. I had a great time. I also had a great time. Okay, here's a whole bag of really thick, oh, and then they taped it shut so you can't take out what you want. $1.75 for all of this, and I loved this royal blue, and it's really thick, not thick, but wide. So there's blue, and then there's a ton of it here. And here's some beige, and this one's really, really wide. I mean, I'm talking, what is this? Maybe 5.5 inches. These will make great pockets, actually. So this will be a great size for a pocket. All these, well, look at this green. I just love it. And this is scalloped on both sides, and it's got flowers. And then this one is kind of a teal color, mint green, with the flowers on it. Look at that. I just couldn't believe it. I grabbed that. I nabbed that up fast. $1.75. Oh my gosh, that was a great deal. Okay, what else did I get here? Oh yes, I had fun with these. Oh my gosh, this store had a ton. These were all 25 cents for all of them. Little tiny Rickrack, and these are all vintage, vintage ones. All different colors, different sizes. There's black. So there's the tiny was black, cream, some more black, lots of black. Another cream one. Here's a partial yellow. Here's a little bit bigger red. And then the larger size, beige is what it says. This one's pink. This one has got some shiny gold in the yellow. Oh, here's another cream one. Here's some green, 2 different color greens. Here's a small green. Some blue lace. Oh, it's called sapphire. Sapphire seam binding, the lace. And then here's loop braid, red. That is really cool. Be good for my Christmas journals. And here's some big ones of the big Rickrack. Some more, it's really dark color. And then here is some more loop braid, like a navy blue. My gosh, $1 for each one. Gosh, that was just awesome deal. And then also for $1 was the patterns. So I grabbed a few of those that looked appealing to me. I really like this. I hope I can get these stickers off pretty easy. I'll have to get my, what I like to do is take a blow dryer and blow dry and heat it up. And then usually you can take a razor blade in and come right off. So that's how I usually try to do it, attempt it anyways. This would be really good in my retro cookbook journal, junk journal that I'm gonna make. And then these were in there also for 25 cents, but I think she just threw them in and said I could have them. But I love the print, the picture of here. I wasn't really concerned about, you know, the inside, although I love the inside. So, but I liked them for the pictures on the outside of the little lambs. This one is Hansel and Gretel, and I have a junk journal started right now in the process. I have Hansel and Gretel here started, little golden book that I will be working on, so that will be really cool. And then here's this one here. So those were really cool. Also, I love this vintage stuff. And then what did I get here? This was just some cardstock. I paid $1.75 for it. I haven't even opened it yet, so, but it just looked, you know, it was cardstock. It's actually St. Paul Book and Stationery Company. And, oh, fun! This is really cool. Kind of a cross between like vellum and paper. That's really neat. And so that's pretty big too. I wonder if this is almost 11 by, it's like 12, 13, 14. Yeah, so 11 by 14 size, and it's an entire pack. That will be fun to add to the junk journals. That's a different type of a texture. So that was neat. Okay, what else did I get? And I got this whole pack of scrapbooking stuff. Looks like they just put it in a bag and sold it like that. I mean, you can always use that stuff, right? $4 I paid for this whole thing. So let's take a look and see what we got. Here is some like fussy cut trim. Merry Christmas, heart to heart. These are really cute. Oh, look at this one, the Christmas. It's almost like an edging, you know. So those are really cute. Yeah, and like a border. They're like borders. And so, oh, here's this vellum. This is some different designs of, different textures of vellum here. Actually, quite a bit. Polka dot leaves. Here's some embossed paper. Some of it's kind of thicker, some of it's regular scrapbook paper, cardstock. Oh, my eye is going to this. Here, look at that. That will be nice for my cabin journals. Oh, goodness, yeah. Great. Oh, cardstock's on the bottom and there's paper on the top. So, yeah, that was a whole thing full with those for $4. Okay, and then one of these days I gotta stop going thrifting. So, a walk with me. I thought these were neat. I think I have, where are they? There must be in the other bag, but I have, I think, 3 or 4 of these. These were a little bit, they were a little pricey, not pricey, but they were $3 more than normal. It's got the rough edges on it, and the book and the paper is very thick, and it's just got lots of cool illustrations and you know, some poems. And look at that. It's like this is already ready for journaling, you know. It might be a journal, you know, a walk with me. Doesn't really say, but oh, the spider. Ugh. A walk with me, Gwen Frostic. So this is probably some type of a, you know, probably some type of a journal. But I just thought it was cool. I love the pages, how the pages were rough, and so it was kind of neat. But there, I think I have three of them. Here's Childcraft, the How and Why Library. Let's see, why did I get this? Yeah, just picked it up. Oh, there's some children's stories in there. Yeah, just some neat different graphics and just something different, I think. So I picked that up. You know, sometimes I always wonder, now why did I buy that one? Now this one, oh my gosh, I fell in love with this. This was $3.75. It's an Allison Jerry book. And what was the date on this? Last one was 1954. I loved the illustrations and the larger size font in this book. And I just loved, I'm gonna probably read this. I'm not really much of a book reader, but this looked interesting to me. I just, look at that. They're camping and doing laundry. It's like a whole bunch of little short stories. And I just love the graphics in the book. And it just seemed neat to me. Did you see those two girls ice skating? What a gorgeous picture. Look at that. So yeah, I normally wouldn't pay that much probably for a book, but this was a pretty vintage book and really good shape. I love the book how it is. Matter of fact, I think I saw somebody do a junk journal with this book. I'll have to go back through my YouTube history and see if I can find who that was, but I love that book. Johnny's Secret, a Rand McNally. I do like the Rand McNally books. Again, giant lettering in this one. And then, oh, the sun is coming through my window and you can, it's reflecting there. So I might have to go close my blind. So, I apologize for that. So that's a neat book. Let's see. Hurry Up Slowpoke, easy reader. This was $1. Oh boy, these pages are really brittle. Let's see if I can find the age. 1961. But it was just cute, about a mouse. Yellow, it's all yellow, themed yellow. So I thought that would be a cool book to make into a junk journal too. Oh, here's another one of the Gwen Frostic books. So yeah, I picked up another one of those. I think there was 3. And I just liked them. I just thought they were really cool. Let's see. Oh, yep, and then Wingborn. Here's another one of hers. So yep, there was 3. This one's a little bit thicker. Yeah. This one's even got some vellum in it. Yeah, just really neat. So that one's obviously about birds. Okay, and then I got 3 Fox Fables. Paid 75 cents for this one. I like the graphics in here, the pinks with the browns, you know, the lime green. I just really liked the graphics in here too, and this will be a cool, I like that. Okay, and then I'm going to make this into a junk journal as well. There's something on it, but I think I can get it off. This Home for Me. I think it would be really cool to do a, you know, living by the sea type book with lots of water images, and look at all the graphics and stuff in here. Just awesome. Strawberries. This would make it just a gorgeous junk journal. So this home for me, what was the date on it? 1962. And it's actually got a Schmidt's Library embossment in it. So love the cover on it. Just gorgeous. So I love that. Okay, next bag. Okay, Simply Country Pleasures. Oh, this is Gooseberry Patch. I just like the country style recipes and pictures in these books. So I will probably, cut this up and, collage with them. The pictures are just really neat in her books. So that was the reason for that. Okay, and then, oh, nope, not this one. This was 75 cents. This is one of those ledger books, and this has got the pink, I'm going to have to close that blind. This has got pink and blue lines in it. Let me close my blind here so that light goes away. Oops. Go the other way here. Nope. Sorry. There we go. Okay. So yeah, this ledger book has got the blue and the pink in it. So I picked that up. That was 75 cents. Picked up another pattern. This one's 25 cents. And this one's not really old. Well, 71.